Zonda and Palestine. Let me run a mental simulation. Suppose I were a citizen of Palestine at this very moment. Suppose I did not harm anyone or had any intention of doing so. It wouldn't matter. I would be dead just the same. But now let me shift over to value. Is my life more valuable than anyone who has passed during these early days? No, my life is not of greater value. I no more deserve to live than they do. In truth, I wish I could trade my life and die in their place. Likewise, no one's feelings are less valuable than my own. There is no objective criteria to conclude otherwise. All criteria about whose life is more valuable are based on arbitrary criteria, such as national group, ethnicity, intelligence, class, money, physical traits, etc. These criteria are not objective at all. They are subjective and contingent on group bias. There are also other things to think about. What happens if I obtain power? If I were given the power to create and destroy, would I destroy? Would I exercise mercy? Well, I cannot say. I do not have power. In fact, I should not even seek it. My minor episodes of misbehavior, like consuming cream buns excessively, are a warning against the acquisition of power. My intentions are not to bring suffering into the world, but what if power corrupts me? What if power destroys me? What if I turn into a monster? No, I must stay away from the pursuit of power and lordship. There are countless examples of people in history who were more disciplined and demonstrated good character. But power destroyed them. This reminds me of the Lucifer effect, which was discovered by the famous psychologist Philip Zimbardo. If I learned anything from superficially going through Zimbardo's works and discoveries, it was that the best of us can be transformed into sociopathic monsters when given enough power. So let me stay clear of such things. Regardless, it hurts that I cannot save any lives here. Well, Stoic philosophers admonish us to forget about these things. These things are beyond our control. I must have faith and rest assured that all things that happen are for the best. Remember, it takes true courage to not go with the blood for blood ideology. It takes true courage to love your enemy, as Jesus once said. Indeed, turning the other cheek is a transcendent concept. Why? It does not satiate the ego. It is not based on enjoying the suffering of the wrongdoer. Indeed, subjecting the wrongdoer to some kind of suffering seems to be a natural human tendency. Vengeance is a natural human tendency, but this teaching tells us to combat this natural tendency for bloodlust. Even Marcus Aurelius stated this in his Meditations. Marcus Aurelius stated, "The noblest kind of retribution is not to become like your enemy." Well, I am a beginner when it comes to practicing these ideas. I still have to struggle against my own passions. But, while I'm still alive, let me continue to struggle, even if I fall short. Even if I should fail throughout my life, the occasional victory is something to be proud of.